Welcome to BattleTech in the Morning with Captain Nips, Conflagration at Dawn, where we play some BattleTech. I like BattleTech. Let's play some. Single player. So today I thought I would try something I haven't really toyed too much with, where I am going to leverage some LRMs pretty heavily and a spotter with the sensor perk that we will show in a moment. I think first thing we want to do is give myself some headroom. Is that going to be enough? Let's see. Set the enemy team to unknown. See what falls out of that. So what I would like to do is grab a light mech. Something fast. I was ideally thinking probably a locust just for cost's sake. So we got a couple of locusts. Let's actually go by name here. LRM locusts. Alright, so got our LRM version, which we're going to skip that for now. So we got the machine gun version or the SRM, so we're going to go with the cheapest one for now. And we want to put a pilot in there that has sensor lock. Select any target within sensor range, gain line of sight to that target, suppress evasive and all movement defense modifiers. So we're going to try and leverage that into raining indirect LRMs on those poor, sorry targets. Mockingbird is actually a decent choice in this case. Interestingly enough, there we go. So there's Mockingbird. Her gunnery's kind of crap. She's got good piloting skills. She's got sensor lock. So we'll use her. On the other end of the spectrum, I want a pair of fire support LRM mechs. And when you want fire support LRMs, catapults. All the catapults. Also decent in the upfront game here. So now this is something I was afraid of. 2 catapults. I was hoping to pull in a Centurion as my 4th, and it looks like that's just a hair over the limit, and also quite a bit over our enemy team. We will fix that in a second. So if I can't run a Centurion, I have 4.8. I need to shave 0.8 million C-bills off the cost. Where does that put us? Puts us in a Jenner. It's not ideal. I was hoping perhaps for another LRM equipped mech, but he's going to run interception between my catapults and my locust anyway. So decent short range loadout will allow him to kind of keep the junk off of my fire support mechs. Let's line up some pilots here. Since I have to pull a Jenner, I want somebody with evasion, and Paradise is a good pilot for that. And then the other 2 pilots kind of just want good aim. So we'll take my favorite idiot Sumo and let's say Ozone's not bad. His gunnery's a little less than some of the other options, but he has Bulwark, which if we park the catapult in a place and can just leave him there, then he can be our 3rd line of getting punched in the face defense. Alright, so let's re-randomize this team. So we really don't know what's going on. And let's pick a map. I ideally want something with some cover between me and the enemy team, but not so much that I would have problems, maneuvering if I need to. I think Big Lock is too open. Alpine River would be okay. Could get some tree lines. It's more of a gorge valley thing, so I think I'll skip that for now. Death Valley is very flat, but has plateaus kind of between you and the enemy team that might work in our favor. I mean, I'm not trying to stack the deck too much, but I am trying to stack the deck a little. So let's go Death Valley. And just for giggles, let's go Sunset Desert. And it looks like we're all set up, so let's get this started.
Commencing deployment. Mech warriors, prepare for combat.
So the goal here is to really leverage the sensor lock ability on my Locust pilot, because I've heard stories that raining in indirect LRM fire on sensor lock targets is kind of disgusting, and I kind of want to see how that measures up.
Command interface initiated.
Alright, we're on a hill.
Hey, nice wasteland we got here.
Oh, Sumo has the best lines. So just looking at the map, we've got some bits of hill, largely flat, bits of hill that we can use to provide cover. The couple of times I played on this map, I've had an engagement kind of down here in the middle, right where you'd expect. And then on another game, I baited the opponent off to this area over here, where there's the buildings and a gorge here. It's actually fairly simple to bait the enemy team into places on the map to just try different kind of engagement scenarios, because the AI mostly just pushes forward until it finds you, and then continues to push forward until it can shoot at you. We are not going to give them the luxury this time. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to move Mockingbird up so she can get sensor lock on.
I'm there.
And the rest of them I'm going to put down over this way behind a couple of the hills here. It's going to take a few turns to set up, so I apologize for the kind of slow start to what this match is going to be. But if we really want to leverage those LRMs, we want to give them as much time as we can for indirect fire.
Standing by.
Mockingbird, I want you to get up over here. Kind of just park it.
Coordinates received.
Okay. Paradise, we're going to park midway back. That looks like a rock there. Yeah, okay, so we're going to park him kind of behind this rock.
Have no doubt, it will be done.
And then our two LRM fatties,
Be there in a jiff.
send them off on their merry way.
I'm rolling.
Ideally, I get set up before I get any enemy contacts, because I want my catapults to be in position, ready to fire. Is that a little close to that rock? We'll see. We're going there. Can't turn enough. We'll put you here for now.
Yeah.
Sumo.
What can I do you for?
That should be enough of a turn to
On
get
the
line of
move.
sight off in the distance. We can fix their position in a minute.
How might I
Paradise,
help?
hang tight. Mockingbird, hang tight.
Confirmed. Holding and cooling.
And there's our first contact.
Enemy contact.
55 tons. Ooh, another 55 tonner.
Another blip on my
Okay, so
screen.
there's a commando probably right there. And another, oh boy. Alright, so got a relatively light enemy team comparatively, which means they're going to be up on my position very, very fast.
Waiting for orders.
So what I want to do is try and get as many salvos off as I can before they really get in on me, because they're going to get in on me. That much is a given. Alright, so we got Griffin there. Yeah, that commando is going to really just roll up on me. And that's why we have the Jenner. Alright, Paradise.
Reporting.
Your turn. Can't quite get into the rear arc of the commando, so let's move him here and put a line on him.
Consider it done.
Paradise is going to have to do the work of both keeping these guys off of my fatties, but also now keeping it off of my locust, which is less ideal. 65s and 60s. We can take that. Lots of dodges. Not surprising.
I missed. How did I miss?
So now their entire enemy team is going to get to move before I get a chance. Oh, Locust. Interesting. SRM Locust. Somehow did not manage to break into line of sight. Oh, my poor Locust, my poor spotter. She probably should have moved her last turn. Oh well, live and learn. All right,
Something
Sumo.
I can do.
I want you to rain on this guy right here. 50% is not great. 45 there. 55 there. None of those are really great percentage chance to hit. Let's... I was hoping to not have to move him, but... So let's just give it a try. Go for the easiest shot on this commando. And scout. And dodges. Although, managed to sneak a few missiles through.
What are your orders, Skipper?
Now, since Ozone's already out in the open, he's got a line of sight on the commando and the Locust from where he's standing. I think we just are going to leave him there. 60%'s to hit. A lot of this is going to miss due to evasion, but
I got you.
chip away. Because that is a lot of missiles. That's a lot of dodges. Probably going to win this match just on the back of tonnage. I'm pretty heavily out-tunning my opponent here. They have a Locust, I have a Locust. They have a commando to my Jenner. The Locust is about to implode. So I've got a 10-ton advantage here. The two mediums there, 55-tonners to my 65-ton catapults. All right, Mockingbird, you need to just start getting your butt moving. Yeah, down a machine gun, down her entire right side. Let's just
Order acknowledged.
get her on the move. Okay, so we know Commando, Locust, Griffin back there in the behind the hill there. Let's see if we can sensor lock this guy. Shadowhawk, okay. There's either going to be a Wolverine, a Shadowhawk, or another Griffin. Kind of all horse apiece, really. Yeah, they really trying to do a good job of focus firing my Locust. Alright, Paradise. Ideally, I want to get him out of line of sight of most everything. But still have line of sight on something. That Locust is not the worst target in the world to kill their bug before they kill mine. Free up some breathing room. Decent enough chance to hit. Heat is gonna hit the red line after this turn, so paying attention to that. Yeah, we like to ruin legs. Legs for the leg god. Alright. Oh, wow. I think that Shadowhawk just did a sprint. Yep, just full-on sprinted up. Ooh. Didn't need that torso? Really?
Internal structure damage.
Yeah, I couldn't tell, Mockingbird. Didn't just see it.
I'm wounded.
She is not having a good day. I've never had a real good day with Mockingbird in a Locust in any matches that I've played, but c'est la vie.
Yeah?
Alright, Sumo. Let's start with Ozone,
Skipper?
since we're just parking. There we go. 90% to hit. 70% to hit the downed Locust. Bad day for Locusts on this battlefield. Yep. Go for the big targets. Ooh. Going internal on the one leg. That's good.
Yeah? What can I do you for?
So the question is, do I move him first to get a better line? Or do I just lob shots over the top? 70% to hit if I lob them over the top. Now Ozone had 90% to hit standing out in the open, so I think we move Sumo out just a hair. We've got some space, but if they decide to close, they're going to be basically in the faces of the catapults in the next turn, which is not ideal. 100% to hit. Can't argue with that.
I got
Make it rain, son. There we go. That's the kind of action we like. Take off its left side. Getting close. That's just mean. What'd she ever do to you, aside from sensor lock you? Alright, Mockingbird, we need to get you out of there. Question is, to what end? You have a medium laser and are walking on a nearly busted leg. If we move her over to these trees, maybe they bait her out, or she baits them out. At this point, she can't really take too many more hits, so I kind of want to keep her to cover and keep her
Order
moving.
received.
That is not a great hit percentage, but, you know, we'll take it.
Roger. Target confirmed.
Sometimes you just gotta throw shots and hope for the best. Interesting. Just move to cover. Okay.
How might I help?
Alright, so Paradise, you need to continue to provide cover for my peoples. Which could be real hostile in a moment. Is there a good place for you to jump? I mean, there's no real good places for him to jump. Everything and its brother is going to get line of sight on him. Oh, here we go. That's not bad. Can we get there on a move? We can get there on the move. Good. How about here? Yep. All right. I think this is the spot. Turn around. Over the rock. Over the rock. Okay. Expected him to kind of go through around it, but that works. And let's see, so we've got 2 lights and a medium. Let's talk targets. Legs at 2/3, internals, torsos a little bit more than that. We've got the chance for called shot though, and his hit percentages are 75. That's not bad. I would probably take that. Let's just take a look. Or we gotta watch our heat, but land some hits on this locust. Or there's no line of sight to commando. Okay. I think I really want to put hits on that Shadowhawk, try and take off its side torso. So we're going to go for the left torso. And let's see what we can do about this heat situation, because I really don't need my Jenner overheating. I mean, a little overheat's fine. He hasn't really taken any damage internally. A few points of overheat damage is not the worst thing. But we definitely don't want to be shutting down. So I think we'll fire the... three lasers in the missiles. Hope for the best.
Firing!
Hit something.
There's more where that came from. It's getting hot in here!
That rock must have been really uncomfortable. Oh, I was hoping to destroy that auto cannon. Hey, look, we got 1 dodge out of a bajillion shots that hit him. Ow! Yeah. Locusts pop real
We're
good.
getting our asses kicked down here.
Yes, Sumo, I'm aware of this fact. I could move up, get my lasers into range for additional firepower, or I could take the guaranteed 120 damage from just my LRMs. It's gonna sandpaper a little bit, but hopefully we'll hit that side torso and that leg. So we'll just fire the LRMs. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. It kind of just sandpapered the mech.
Orders?
Any luck? Second round. We'll finish the job on that torso and that leg.
Copy that.
There we go. And we cleared the CT. That's helpful.
Reporting. Critical hit.
And another knockdown. That guy's having a real bad day staying upright. Haha! My dodge beats your precision strike.
Reporting.
Alright. Time to do your job, Paradise. Let's see. Evasion. Your move action grants evasion. So you just need to move. You don't need to move far. You don't need to move fast, necessarily. But you do need to move. But also, I am struggling with heat. So... sprint to here, and we're going to skip a turn of firing to bleed some heat. Hopefully, we can bleed enough heat in this one turn. Whoa, hello. That looked like a death from above. Yeah. That's not ideal.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
Man, DFAs are brutal in this game sometimes.
Yeah.
On the plus side, ew, that's not much of a plus side. 70% chance to hit. Okay, I think it's time I need to move Sumo up. Unless... yeah, so we can fire on the commando from here. Commando's not in the worst shape. Those are not the best two hit numbers. But that's a lot of weapons fire. Also, if I recall correctly, he has evasion, so some of this is going to miss. The Griffin's really fresh. Alright, well, when in doubt, focus fire targets down, remove threats.
Oh, you want some of this?
Well, 3 of the lasers missed, but boy howdy did those LRMs land home. His entire right side just evaporated. I'm okay with this. Ozone. We're going to try and have you finish the job. Let's focus fire the CT and skip the LRMs, since those are real low percentage to hit. Plenty of heat headroom.
Engaging target.
Poof! -1 commando. Kill counts are even. Kill counts are even, but I have 2 completely fresh catapults and a still reasonably...
Awaiting order.
okay, he's a little banged up. A banged up Jenner versus a fresh Griffin, a very banged up Shadow Hawk, and a very banged up Locust. So, I think we are in a reasonably good position here. I want to get a line of sight on that Shadow Hawk to mess him the hell up. So we're gonna round the corner on this guy.
Of course.
It's interesting, you can see his autocannon before I had line of sight. Hey you. Ooh, overheat warning. That could not be great. No, it's great.
Locking on target.
Get lucky. Not enough luck.
It's getting hot in here.
My Jenner is probably screwed. Yep. There he goes. The one upside to the way this is played out is that now the enemy team has to meat grinder their way through my missiles up to get into the face of my catapults. That is a lot of heat. Let's keep it cool for now.
Yep.
I don't like that he's opening his left side to this Griffin, but I also don't want to move Ozone. Let's see. 75% to hit. I'm going to inspire Ozone,
Mech warriors, show them what you got.
since they'll let me, so that we can take some of those sweet, sweet... Oh no! I can't fire on him. I have to move Ozone. That's not good. Because he's in the left arc. There we go. Wow! Oh wait, yeah. Inspired. Also, I have all of my headroom in heat for an Alpha Strike. Seems good. should hurt. I'm alright with that. Opened up his CT. Locust limping along. Trying so very hard to be useful. Indirect LRMs. Nope, direct LRMs. Pop, 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 pop.
Oh, you call that a hit?
Interesting.
Right here.
Clearly the smart thing is to back away from the LRM armed mechs.
Got a crit. Confirm.
Ooh, 55% hit to hit. That is real hot garbage. I think we need to move up and get a direct line of sight.
10-4.
See if that helps. 70s. Alright. I'm okay with 70s.
Here we go.
And pop a locust.
Target down.
So at this point in the match, it's pretty clear to me at least that I'm probably winning this. I have two completely fresh catapults against two dinged up to beaten up medium mechs.
Something I can do.
Even if they get inside my LRM range, I still have an ass ton of medium lasers to fire at them. Take a little bit of heat on this,
I can.
but we need to punish the, oh, look at that, with a dodge.
Oh, come on. It's like a steam bath in here.
Got another inspiration to use, so I will use that
Oh,
again.
hell yeah. It's on now.
And definitely not firing LRMs here.
Affirmative.
50 more points than that CT of the Griffin. Some more LRM spam. Meh.
That all you got?
Your 5 missiles do not scare me. This guy's punches, however, because that's, oh, no punch. All right.
Yeah.
You want to work it that way? That's cool. Throw this bad boy in reverse.
Aye, aye.
Another overheat warning. Check here. Simple skeleton. That's cool. Not ideal. That's fine. That's why we have 2 mechs here.
Orders?
Zone. Back that truck up.
I got you. Watch my heat.
And punch. No. Oh, owie. Alright.
Right here.
I don't really want to give up my back to this Shadowhawk, but it's got so few guns left. I don't care. So I'm going to turn around and I'm going to stomp on this guy's face.
I'm on the move.
And there goes leg. That seems good. And while we're at it,
Yep.
why not? Let's
Location
just turn
confirmed.
this into a curbstone. That could have been a better hit. What's your play, Griffin? Sure.
My internals are taking a beat.
Turn this into a punching match. I'm okay with that. Oh, still got that medium laser. Also probably need to turn him back around.
That's bad.
Don't want to give his rear up quite so much. I mean, I'm going to be giving it up one way or another, so... You know what? Focus fire. Focus fire. Always focus fire. Never not focus fire. Can't get this to go where I want it. Nope. Trying to find a spot where I can get both these guys in line of sight, and does not look like there's a move that does that. At least to that side. To that side. Screw it. Go stomp on it.
I'm dead.
Hit a leg, drops in. CT. Left torso, left arm. Alright.
Confirmed. I'm there.
Okay, running animation to what here exactly? There we go. Figure it out. Kick you in the jump. And down you go.
Internal damage command.
Alright, time to turn him around.
Right here.
You know what? Let's inspire him just for
Now it's
just for
showtime.
giggles. And did not change anything. I was hoping it would change the LRM hit percentage, but guy's too close. That's fine. Also, he still has 4 SRMs with which to fire. I'm surprised he hasn't fired them unless they were in the side torso that he lost ammo bin wise. No, let's find out. Pop, 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 pop. And the knockdown. So should be able to finish this off.
Orders.
75-35 from there. Let's walk him up. Skip the LRM. It's just laser to death. Interestingly, it did not improve the shot. Let's call that center torso. Ow. And there we go.
Target down.
After action report. I'm curious if I ruined the SRM ammo bin on that Shadowhawk, and that's why he wasn't firing it. SRM ammo on the right torso, SRM ammo on the left torso, SRM 2 in the head and center torso. I'm not sure why he wasn't firing that. Or maybe he was. That's weird. It's a little weird to me. Regardless, there's nothing left of that Mac. Boy, howdy, is there nothing left of that Mac. Griffin we'll get some decent salvage. Commando. Blew up the large laser. That'd be the one thing you kind of want off the commando if you could get the chance for salvage. And then locust, sure. On our side, completely fresh catapult. Minus some patchwork. Another completely fresh catapult. We can fix the arm. That's no big deal. My poor spotter got her stuff pushed in, and so did my Jenner through a really untimely sequence of DFA into getting splatted by that Griffin. So, regardless, 33 minutes, 50 seconds, and 14 rounds. I came out victorious. I will say, like I said, I did have the weight advantage pretty heavily there. So in my next and future matches, I think I'm going to hand pick the other team so it's a little bit more even. But, you know, we're playing, so it's just for fun for now. And that'll be it for today. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all tomorrow.